corners I can't reach. Every silence right after feels heavier than speech. Your jacket on the chair, like you're coming home tonight. But the truth is hanging there in the quiet of the light. I don't blame the way it ends. I just wish we were still friends. If these walls could speak, they'd say we tried. Every promise we couldn't keep still echoes inside. If these walls could speak, they'd whisper low, love isn't weak, it just lets go. Coffee stains on the counter from mornings we once knew. I still walk a little slower when I pass that side of you. It's not the fights that haunt me, it's the silence in between. All the words we didn't say and what they could have been. Some endings don't explode, they just quietly erode. If these walls could speak, they'd tell the truth. Every tear on your cheek, every piece of youth. If these walls could speak, they'd understand. We didn't fall apart, we just slipped through our hands. Maybe love's not meant to stay forever. Maybe it just shapes who we are together. If these walls could speak, they wouldn't blame. They'd say we were brave to love that way. If these walls could speak, they'd let it be. Some hearts don't break, they set you free. There's a photograph on my dashboard, faded by the sun. We were laughing by the shoreline, like we'd just begun. Salt air in your hair, fireworks in your eyes. Now the only thing that's left Saw you standing by the corner where we used to say goodbye. Time had written lines upon us, but not inside your eyes. Years between the silence, like pages torn apart. But one look was enough to wake a sleeping heart. We didn't need to say a word, we already knew. When we meet again, like the night never ended, like the fire never died, just waited in the wind. When we meet again, all the miles disappear. What we thought was gone forever was just waiting here. We talked about the years we lost, the roads we had to take. Every scar we paid the cost, every small mistake. But something in the way you smiled told me nothing changed. Some loves don't fade with time, they just rearrange. We were never really through, just waiting to break through. When we meet again, to hold my hand so tight on streets I didn't know. Said, son, don't fear the night, just let your courage grow. I didn't understand back then what those words would mean. Now I see it all again and never in between. Every step I take still echoes what you gave. I'm becoming the man I'm meant to be. Through every rise and fall, every scar you never see made me stand up tall. The man I'm meant to be, under open skies. Every lesson you gave to me still lives inside. There were nights you worked so late just to keep the lights on. You carried more than your own weight, but never let it show. Now I see your strength in mine in every choice I make. Every mountain I must climb, every risk I take. I don't walk this road alone. Your voice still leads me home. I'm becoming the man I'm meant to be, with fire in my veins. Every doubt that once held me couldn't break my chains. The man I'm meant to be, I finally understand what it means to stand up strong and be the bigger man. You didn't leave me riches, you didn't leave me fame. You left me something stronger, you left your name. I'm becoming the man I'm meant to be. Through the storm and rain, every part of you in me helps me rise again. The man I'm meant to be, under endless skies. I carry your legacy every time I rise. And windows down on Highway 10, midnight on the line. City lights fade out again. full of time. Every mile feels like a page from a life I've known. Every scar, every stage carved into my bones. I don't chase what's left behind, I just follow the signs. There are miles between the stars and miles behind my name. Every road that broke my heart still led me through the flame. Miles between the stars, under open skies. Every step I've traveled taught me how to Billboard signs and empty towns whisper who I was. I don't wear a heavy crown, I just carry what it was. Every love that came and went left a little light. Even when the road was bent, it still led me right. Every turn that felt so wrong made me strong. There are miles between the stars and the man I used to be. Every fall and every scar built the road in me. Miles between the stars, I don't count the cost. Every mile I thought I lost was never lost. Miles between the stars and the dreams I chased. Every broken part found its place. Miles between the stars, hear the engine cry. Every road I've traveled kept me alive. Kept me alive. I've walked through fire and shadow, through silence and the storm. I've stood where hope runs shallow and hearts get torn. Every road I traveled led me here tonight. Through every chain unraveled, I found my that used to follow now fade into the blue. I don't live in sorrow, I walk through every scar upon my skin proves I didn't give in. This is the last horizon where the storm runs dry. Every doubt that held me down now says goodbye. The last horizon, hear the thunder cry. What once tried to break my heart made me rise. No more running from the flame, no more hiding in the rain. I was forged inside the pain. Now I empty room and a broken frame. Your picture turned face down. Every night it feels the same. This house don't make a sound. Footsteps echo in the hall, like you're walking back to me. But shadows on the wall are all that I can see. Every word you left behind still plays inside my mind. When the silence calls your name, I still hear you in the dark, like a whisper through the rain, like a spark without a spark. When the silence calls your name, it cuts me like a knife. Every memory remains, still running through my life. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, like you're coming home tonight. I keep lying to myself that this don't feel like goodbye. Street Since the day you walked away, every word left unsung, still begging me to say, you don't get to rewrite what we were back then. You don't get to call it love and disappear again. I kept quiet long enough. Now I've had enough. I'm gonna break the silence down. Let the truth be loud. No more living underground. No more hiding now. Break the silence down. Hear it shake the ground. Every scar you left on me is my battle sound. You said I was too intense, too much fire in my veins. But love without defense is just another chain. I don't need your apology. I don't need your lies. All I need is honesty before the ego dies. I don't fear the noise inside. I won't run and hide. I'm gonna break the silence down. Let the walls collapse. No more spinning round and round in your aftermath. Break the silence down. Let it all resound. I won't carry what you dropped. I'm putting it down. I was drowning in the quiet. Now I'm breathing in the fight. If my voice is shaking, it's because I'm alive. Break the silence down. Hear the thunder crack. I won't be the same man you tried to hold back. Break the silence down. Let the storm surround. Every word I never said is screaming now. through the ruins of, with nothing but broken pride. Every promise turned to dust, every tear I try to hide. Mirrors don't lie at 3 a.m. They show you who you are. I was shattered back then, now I'm counting every scar. Every flame that burned me down left a mark beneath the ground. I'm still after the fire, stronger than before. Every fall took me higher from the wreckage on the floor. Still after the fire, forged inside the pain. You can break my heart, but I won't break again. The nights were cold and endless, like the storm would never end. But the silence taught me something, how to stand without a friend. I don't curse your memory, I don't beg the past to stay. Some lessons come in tragedy, some hearts walk away. Every tear that hit the ground turned my weakness into sound. I'm still after the fire, tempered by the rain. Every scar's a reminder I survived the pain. Still after the fire, standing in the flame. You can walk away, but I remain. I'm still after the fire, under shattered skies. I may have lost desire, but I didn't lose my fight. Still after the fire, hear the thunder roar. You can break my heart, but not my core. There's a corner of this town where we used to feel alive. Now I walk in without a sound, just another passerby. Neon signs still glow the same, but something's changed inside. Where we once ignited flame, now there's only quiet. Time doesn't ask for permission, it just moves us along. ready to ignite. Leather boots on the pavement, heartbeat like a drum. The city's got a rhythm, and we're the only ones. No looking back, no slowing down. We own this town. Turn it up tonight. Let the speakers scream. We're burning bright like a gasoline dream. Turn it up tonight. Feel the thunder roll under stadium lights. We're losing Hands up to the skyline, voices in the air. We don't follow lifelines, we don't play it fair. Every beat is calling, every spark's alive. This is where we're falling into overdrive. No regrets, no compromise. We're electrified. Turn it up tonight. Let the whole world know we're the spark, the fight, the afterglow. Turn it up tonight. Let the fire grow. When the lights go down, we steal the show. Hey, hey, turn it up. Hey, hey, don't give up. Turn it up tonight. Feel the ground shake. We were born to fight. We were born to break. Turn it up tonight. Under blazing lights. We don't fade away. We ignite. late night radio, whispering low, signal fading in the rain. I turn the dial, but it won't let go. Every station says your name. Blue light flickers on the wall, like a ghost I can't escape. I still hear you when I fall through every mistake. Between the noise and the silence, you're the only sound I find. Your name in the static, calling out to me like a broken transmission from what we used to be. Your name in the static, lost inside the night. Every frequency of love fades out of sight. Empty bottles on the floor, shadows dancing in the blue. I don't sleep like before since I stopped dreaming of you. Every memory distorts like a tape that's worn too thin. But every time the silence starts, you're playing again. Through the noise inside my head, you're the ghost I never shed. Your name in the static, burning through my mind like a fading signal I can't leave behind. Your name in the static, echoes in the rain. Even when the music stops, I still feel the pain. Your name in the static, still breaking through. Across every midnight, I'm tuning back to you. Your name in the static, won't let me go. Even when the signal dies, you're the only one I know. You're the only one I know. I wasn't looking for a spark, I was learning how to stand. Then you walked into the dark and reached out your hand. No promises, no disguise, just honesty in your eyes. For the first time in a while, I didn't feel the night. You didn't try to save me, you just stood beside me. You brought me back to the light after the longest night. Every shadow lost its fight when you held me tight. Back to the light where my heart feels alive. I thought love was gone, but it survived. I used to guard my heart like it was made of stone, but you tore those walls apart without even knowing. Every scar I carried didn't scare you away. You saw the man I buried and told him he could stay. You didn't ask for perfection, just my direction. You brought me back to the light, turned wrong into right. Every tear I used to hide now feels like hindsight. Back to the light where I don't have to hide for the first time in years. I feel love survive. There's a crack inside the silence where your voice still lives. I tried to bury every memory, but the night won't forgive. Shadows stretch across the floor like they're reaching for my hand. I don't fight them anymore, I just try to understand. Some truths don't fade away, they just learn to stay. I've been driving down this highway with nothing left to lose. Every mile feels like yesterday. Every sign points back to you. A review full of memories, front seat full of doubt. I used to chase forever, now I'm just figuring it out. Every wrong turn I made led me here alone. I'm standing 12, the room goes cold. City lights bleed through the blinds. Every story we once told plays like echoes in my mind. Your lipstick on a crystal glass, still sitting where you left it. I thought this pain would pass, but I still haven't slept yet. Every shadow looks like you, every silence cuts in two. It's midnight without you, and the darkness feels so loud. Every dream we knew is just a memory now. It's midnight without you, and I'm drowning in the blue. Every star above feels colder without you. Neon signs outside my door blink like broken promises. I don't hear your voice no more, just the sound of loneliness. Radio plays our favorite song, but I turn it down again. It feels like something's wrong, like love that never ends. I keep reaching through the night, but you're nowhere inside. It's midnight without you, and the silence won't let go. Every truth we knew now just fades too slow. It's midnight without you, under empty skies of blue. Every breath I take still belongs to you. It's midnight without you, and the night won't set me free. Every tear I hide still falls inside of me. It's midnight without you, but your ghost still pulls me through. Even in the dark, I'm still loving you. Dim lights shining on never dress the way you move. Crowded room, but I don't care. It's just me and you. Corsage fading on your wrist, but your smile's still brand new. If tonight's the last we get, I just wanna hold you. Let the world spin out of sight. Stay with me tonight. It's our last dance under the lights. Hold me close, don't let go. We were fire in the night. Let the whole world know. Last dance under the lights. Slow song on the radio. Even when the morning comes, I'll never let this moment go. Polaroid inside my jacket, frozen in that frame. Years may try to take it, but it won't erase your name. We don't know where life will lead or who we'll be someday, but right now it's you and me, and that's enough to stay. Let the DJ play it slow. We don't need inside you shakes. You don't hide it anymore. This is where the doubts all die, where the weak don't stand. Raise your fists into the sky. Feel the power in your hands. We've been waiting all our lives for a moment like tonight. We were born to roar, hear the thunder in our veins. We were born to roar. We don't bow, we don't break. Under stadium lights, feel the fire explode. We were born to roar. Let the whole world know. Every scar is gasoline. Every fall just feeds the flame. We're louder than we've ever been. We're not playing safe.